All right, here we are. We're out here on some public ground, looking at some possibly some new spots this year.
Bunch of new spots.
A bunch of new spots. These two yahoos are the ones doing more of the scouting. I don't get much time off, so. And we just had a podcast with Dan
Infalt.
Yeah,
Give us some homework to do.
he got some homework, so we're out here doing some homework. So today we're gonna go check out this big ridge that Luke and Pat
Been to a couple times.
and it's kind of scouted on Onyx maps.
He gave us some ideas to check out instead of what we were doing. So we're gonna go do that and see if we find more sign.
Yeah.
We found sign in here before, decent sign, trails, tracks, rubs. But our concern was they were using the trails we were on, they were more where they're living right now. We want to know where they're living when we're hunting them.
Yeah, so today's beautiful. It's 10 degrees and it snowed a bunch the other night, so not the ideal, but we know it's.
We want to find sheds.
We want to, yeah, we're not going to find sheds. But it's a start, so when time's limited, you gotta kind of go when you have to go, so hopefully Dan's setting us down the right way, which I'm pretty sure he is, so hopefully find some good sign.
We're optimistic.
Yep. If you ever wonder what scouting's like, it's walk 200 yards and then someone goes on their phone.
Yeah.
Walk 200 yards.
I walked past two spots I wanted to look at.
No.
Check them on the way. I realized I passed them already.
Can you put like checkpoints on that thing so when it comes to you, like vibrates or whatever?
What's that?
So can't you put like waypoints?
Yeah.
And you arrive at them? Does it like ding?
Dang, I think.
Huh?
You had a good tree to put a stand in. You never get picked out.
That would be sweet. How big's your tree? 5 foot. Now we're getting into the good stuff. This is probably why Luke always gets wet.
What's that?
This is probably why you always get wet.
Yeah.
Because you're going right for the creek. Oh. Dude.
Screw the window set up. We're putting steel in. You know?
It's a nice little bottom. Oh.
Pure Michigan, baby.
Wait.
I must have said screw the hardwood setup there. Decided to put that one in. Right in the bottom.
Isn't this stuff supposed to be off by then?
Yeah, it's supposed to be out. You don't see the ridge.
What I guess that means.
That's why he's here.
Oh yeah. Did you find Luke?
What's that?
So what'd you find?
Oh, found somebody's tree stand that they apparently didn't want to follow the rules on and take down at the end of the season, and I'm assuming he's sitting here because there's this run here, and there's a decent rub there. A little low, but pretty good. A couple little rubs behind it on some whippets there. But
It's supposed to be for that. We must cross that creek a lot, or this must be just scraping the edge. This is actually a nice spot. Yeah, you got one? I got one here, yeah. You shitting me? No, a tree stand. Well, in Michigan,
I'm gonna loop up around here.
in Michigan we like to, hunt with a buddy. So we have a tree stand there.
There's one right by Patrick.
And then we got one over by Patrick.
There's a decent rub over here, but
There's like a tree stand, like 50 yards over there. Patrick's over here, probably another 30. This is hunting public land here in Michigan. And there's not a tree stand. Or if it's the same dude. Probably not. What'd you find, Patrick? So, not a bad spot at the edge of this field, but there's another dude hunting. It's like,
this is a typical scenario here, right? Got this trail, pretty beaten trail, overlooking this, looks like a field back here. I'm not so sure what it is, but the tree stands right in that big tree back there. Pretty typical setup for your local hunters. It's
well, we like to hunt in groups. We don't like to get lost in the woods.
Yeah, it's a local. I mean,
So
it's not a bad stand location. It's just I don't think I'd hunt it. Too close to the roads. I mean, everything's obvious.
So he's talking about there's one right there, and then there's one right over in there, like 75 yards.
The funny part is like based on what Dan was saying, either one of these spots are coming out of where we're heading, but I bet the bucks don't get to them guys by daylight, by dark, or during daylight, especially this guy on the edge of the field.
That's what I was saying.
Well, he's probably hunting if there's beans or some shit in there.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I'm sure he's. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that guy sees deer, but
he's definitely set up for that corner.
Yeah.
He's not doing what we're doing. He's not going in as a mature buck.
But what did we learn so far? Not to go here because there's two people.
Well, now we know what to wave when we come by. When we come by and we shoot the buck that they wouldn't have never seen anyway.
Hey, can you help me with this deer? It's heavy.
With what? Yeah. Can you help me drag this deer out?
There. These little tacks right here. That's where you know the deer are.
Yeah.
Deer use these.
That's when you know you're on the right path.
Yeah.
Path to success.
All natural tacks. You'll see them on public ground everywhere.
Be out here 10-degree weather with wet ass fucking hands.
I'm sorry, dude. What happened?
I fell through a spring here apparently. It's really fucking deep. Yeah, I said fucking.
Yeah. Well, we can bleep that up.
Okay, we gotta make a game plan here because
Looks like we're cutting this early.
I actually brought spare pants just in case this happened. I didn't think it was this deep back here.
Well, what? Were you following this trail?
Yeah. I hit one hole and then it just spiraled from frickin' there.
Oh, you lay way a lot more than he does.
Yes, I do. Okay. I'm getting the fuck out of here. My feet really are freezing.
That's why you always go scouting with a buddy.
Yeah, we're pretty wet. I hit one frickin' patch and down I went. Now it's 10 degrees. It's not a good situation. And we're a long ways away from the
At
trail.
least it's sunny.
At least it is sunny, yes.
It's a nice day. So we've been walking probably what? A good 2 hours? Hour and a half?
Hour at least.
We've come across
More deer or people sign than
more
deer
people
sign.
sign than deer sign. But anywhere we see a good deer sign, there's a stand, at least within 60, 80 yards.
Yeah.
So
Pretty. We gotta cop out, go to another spot.
we gotta,
We just don't know where Luke is, and we're following Luke's trail to find him when I fell through. So he's lucky he didn't fall through, but I'm a fat ass, so
you're not fat, you're just taller and
Yeah.
more muscular
yeah.
than Pudgy Boy. That seems to frickin' be like a little jackrabbit through this crap.
So, game plan now.
Call it. Find out where Luke
The
is.
camera got submerged. That's good for it, ain't it?
Yeah, well, you're probably fine.
It's just a lens.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
Turns on. That's all that matters.
Do a recreate. Get back in there.
Get back in. I'm not that wet. It's just from like here down.
To your chest, bro.
Yeah. To my ball, bro. You know you're in deep water when you fall through and then you put your hands in there and your hands don't touch and you see a minnow between your hands. You know that you're.
Hey, someone else has been through here today. All right, guys. Well, we walked probably about 3 miles, and we found some really good spots, but those spots all had tree stands in them, and we kind of came to the conclusion that this ground's a little too easy to access. Just by the way, there's like parking lots that weren't on the map, and there's fields that you can kind of walk into, and everything's kind of easy. Just to, too easy to pop into all these points that we like. So I think we're gonna be scratching this one off the list. All the boys fell in the water. As you can see.
We're just getting naked over here.
Oh yeah.
What mine does.
So.
Dump out my boot here.
Yeah, dump out his
Spare
boot.
boots.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't have spare boots. I just got these.
I prepare for the worst.
Well,
and it's a good thing I did today because it was worse.
Am I right when I dumped out half a beer bottle?
Yeah. Well, that's how it is in public scouting, so it's kind of what you got to kind of do right now, because
Oh, it's all in my sock.
you know we found tree stands and
What's that?
I was gonna throw my wet shit back there, but
Yeah.
and
my.
so yeah.
You got dry boots? Or
We still have a lot of time to postseason scout. The snow kind of didn't help us, and all this other BS. So
Toppers to the right, trucks to the left.
tune in next time. Or not tune in. That's stupid. So the only thing we can do now is talk to some more people on the Endless Pressure podcast and check out Onyx Maps and try to find some more remote ground, and hopefully those produce better spots. So we'll catch you later. Keep us posted. Remember to like and subscribe to our video, and please comment in the comment section below. You're not only helping us, but you're helping other people that come across the video. And drop a line on postseason scouting. Anything you guys have been finding, or any tips or tricks you know, maybe how to find more remote areas and more heavily populated sections of ground. So see you later, YouTube.